All right, it's May 4th, and I'm going to open up my hives for the first time and see if they're still alive. I'm pretty sure one's dead. Well, I'm positive one's dead. I just haven't had any bees coming in or out of it. The other one has bee activity, but not a lot coming out of the bottom. I'm afraid maybe the bottom framing collapsed a little bit. It was kind of old, so I'm going to put a new base on. Put a tub on top with sugar water. So I've been mixing sugar in here. About 2-to-1 mix of 2 parts water to 1 part sugar. Maybe in between a 1-to-1 and a 2-to-1. And then we'll take that out and open up the hives and see if we have bees. It's about 60 degrees today and it's May 4th. All right, we're out here. We got the smoker. This is what we're gonna pour that sugar water into, and the bees can come up through the bottom and up and over and down through here, and they won't get into the water. They'll just go down and drink and then go back down into the hive. We'll set that on top. Take the winter box off the top. There's no bees out. I mean, there's just a few. So I'm worried that hive has died back a bit. So let's see what happens here. It's been since December, I believe. Maybe November sometime that they've been in there. This hive has been alive like 3 years, so. There's bees around. They're going in and out of this hole right here. See how they do. Bunch of bees in the top. A lot of dead bees. Oh man, a ton of dead bees. They ate a lot of the sugar. So let me hold that up. They ate a ton of the sugar out of there. That was a big 3-inch thick slab. I'm just worried this winter lasted so long with the cold weather. Get some smoke down in here. This top is falling apart. Oh, there's a good number of bees in there. Let's get some smoke going. This hive, even though it's 3 years old, got a little feisty last year. So that smoke just pushed them down in there. So I'm pleased with what I'm seeing there. But I'm gonna try and put a new base on here. Hopefully that's okay. Whoa, that's heavy. I've still got a lot of honey in there. Yeah, this base is garbage. All right, so I've got a brand new base here. All right, so I took a break there to go get these 2 cinder blocks. Here's the new base with the front facing south for optimal sun. I'm gonna set the brood boxes on here, put the sugar box on top, and then close it up. And that way I can run a strap on and cinch it down one of these nights and get my friend with a tractor and we'll move it over to a half-acre field over there that we bought to build on someday, another home that we'll sell. But I'm gonna put this out in that field instead of on this strip of county land here next to my house. We'll move those over, then take the sugar water with this on top, pour it in there so the bees can come up and in and get it, and give them a boost to go. Oh, I forgot a pollen patty. I gotta run back and grab that too. Let's try and set you down here so you can see what's happening. All right, do this one big set. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna go get a pollen patty. That I forgot to grab. I'm gonna press stop on this and I'll be right back. All right, here's the pollen patty. I'm just gonna slip this out of the plastic and lay it down on top of the frames and then put the honey water on top, or the sugar water on top. Sorry. Get those bees to go down again. So lay that there. They'll come up and eat that. It has pollen in it. Give them a little head start. It should fit underneath that spacing there. I'm gonna lay it crossways so we have a few more, so accessible to more slats. Okay, let's put that sugar water in. My glasses are sliding off my nose and I can't fix them. It's not as much as I thought it was gonna be. But this should give them a nice boost. They already ate a lot of that sugar. I normally would put a wood slat thing on top, but mine's all busted up and it's letting bees go in the top, and I don't want that to happen. So, all right, now to clean up our mess. Okay, so we've got that all set. It's ready for spring, and they should have a nice boost to the spring. And then, like I said, I can run a ratchet strap, cinch it down to hold this tight, plug the gap in here one of these nights when they're all in the hive, and move it a half mile, not half mile, but around to a half-acre field over there, and they should be good to go. If you do it during the day and they're out foraging, like thousands of them are out getting pollen, and they come back, even maybe a quarter mile away or even several hundred meters away, they might not find the hive, and they'll go and try and find another hive or just die. they'll just be right there where the hive was, because their inner GPS brings them right back to that shelf where they depart from. And even a few feet away throws them off a bit. So they're trying to go in this hive. So I need to see if there's bees in here or not. Let's check on that hive. I'll open it up and tell you what I find. All right, let me set this here. See what happens. I'm pretty sure these bees are dead. I've never seen anything coming in or out. This is the second consecutive hive to die in this in less than a year. So I'm not sure what went on in there. I'm assuming mites, but I thought we'd be all right. So I'll go put this on top of the other hive. It looks like they stayed alive for much of the winter. Pretty good number of bees in there. Okay, so that hive is dead. You can see they're all dead there. And that living bee is from that hive over there. But this is empty. There's no bees alive in there. I thought that one would die. I replaced it in the middle of last summer and hoped they'd have time to get going, and I left plenty of honey in there, but I thought that had mites in it, and I just kind of took a chance, but it was a dumb chance. I should have just called that one a loss and kept this one. But anyway, that's it. It's May the 4th, like I said earlier. I think I said May the 4th earlier. I gotta get a new outfit. This thing doesn't work anymore. It keeps shifting down on my head. It might rain soon, but there we go. So this hive is all set and it should thrive. This one's been alive for 2.5 years, maybe 3 years. And it's going strong. They had good honey. I'm gonna push that up. And hopefully the queen's laying well. I'll check on that maybe a few weeks from now, a couple weeks from now. I'll keep adding sugar water to the top box there for a little while here just to give them a boost. They'll plow through that pollen patty, and then our snow just melted off. So they should be able to gather pollen from the grass and the trees and stuff, and they'll be good to go. But see a few raindrops. I'm gonna get in before that storm hits me. Probably go grab my 4-wheeler and haul this back over there. All right, that's it. One hive survived the winter, the other did not. I ordered a new nuke, which you've seen me place before, that I'm gonna start a second hive with, and I might wait to move that till I have the nuke so I can place it and move this hive at the same time. That's it, pretty fun. I gotta decide if I'm gonna keep these old frames that might have had mites all in them. I'm assuming the mites die over the winter. But anyway. And then this junky base, I'll throw that away probably. All right, that's it. Beautiful day.